Sorry, to move all my stuff. I didn't prepare this ahead of time. My painting stuff is in the way. Okay. Starting and ending videos is so weird. I don't know what to say. I think so. The title of this video is going to be like my musical inspirations. So that's what the video is going to be about, is my inspirations over the years. So not just currently, but over the course of my entire life, because music has been a large part of my whole entire life. So I kind of wanted to go back to the beginning, even into my childhood. And I do have a list this time because the artists that I've listened to over the course of my life, I feel have helped shape and mold who I am today. So I don't want to discredit anyone, even though nobody's on this list is going to see this video ever in my entire life. But I would like to not discredit anyone. So I do have a list. But like I said, we'll start from the very beginning. So as a kid, I'm going to age myself here. In the 90s, I listened to a lot of pop. We listened to the radio all the time. And yeah, so it was a lot of Backstreet Boys, NSYNC, Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera, all of those artists were very popular at that time. I think I had a Backstreet Boys obsession for, I don't know, 15, 20 years, something like that. Oh my gosh. The more that I talk about years, it makes me feel so old. I also loved listening to Christina Aguilera for a really long time. I'm not going to say numbers anymore because I don't like it. For a really long time, I loved listening to Christina Aguilera too. So as a kid. But then, as I got older, I think between 12, well, like it started at 12, because I still like, so let me also just say that with the exception of the music that I listened to as a kid, I don't listen to that music anymore. But whoever I'm mentioning today is stuff that I probably still listen to today, like with the exception of like the pop music. I don't listen to like straight up pop music anymore. But so early teens, so starting around 12 years old, I started listening to a lot of like Motown and R&B type of music. So Bee Gees, Aretha Franklin, Patti LaBelle, Boyz II Men, Stevie Wonder. Oh my gosh, Stevie Wonder. I listened to a lot of that stuff in my early teen years, like between 12 and 14 especially, I think. Was a lot of like that Motown R&B feel type of music. And I would still listen to pop here and there, but it was more shifting into the Motown R&B type of music. I also would like to note that I grew up on 80s hair bands. My dad's favorite band was and probably still is Def Leppard, so listened to them all the time. I don't listen to them anymore. I can't even think of any more off the top of my head. Like, we listened to Queen. I think there was a band called Poison that we listened to when we were growing up. for the life of me, I cannot remember any more of the 80s hair bands we used to listen to. I don't know. If anybody can think of any, let me know. And I'll confirm or deny whether I listened to those. So then, as I continued aging, late teen years, but I think like at 14 years old and moving forward, it morphed into listening to like the punk and the punk rock music, which is like Papa Roach, Good Charlotte, and Simple Plan. Those were like really big on my list. Avril Lavigne, top of the list. Evanescence, and then Linkin Park. Oh my gosh. Like Linkin Park was everything then and still is to this day. Love Linkin Park. I don't think that I'll ever not love Linkin Park. Linkin Park will be a part of me for the whole rest of my life because the words that Chester and Mike wrote were so impactful, so meaningful, and so deep and raw. You just, like, I don't know, it just makes you feel like you're understood. And so, yeah, Linkin Park will forever be a part of my life. I still listen to Linkin Park to this day. I was just listening to them yesterday, actually, and the day before that. But Papa Roach, that was another band that I listened to a lot, and I do still listen to today. A lot, actually. Evanescence, I listen to them every once in a while. But yeah, the punk and the punk rock, that's kind of where I think like in your late teen years is when you start to, that's when your tastes, oh, there are 3 deer in my backyard. I'm sorry for getting distracted. It's ADHD. What was I saying? Where your taste and your preferences start to develop. And I'm not saying that those things can't change over time, because obviously they can. But I think the punk and the rock music, I still listen to that this day. And I'm not gonna say how old I am. Yeah. But punk and rock are still a huge part of my life. As I went into adulthood, it kind of morphed again, but not too much. It was more of like, now I'm just more open to multiple different genres. So I listen to a mixture of different things. I don't just only stick with one genre of music. I like listening to the punk and the rock still, obviously. But I think I would say I listen to probably almost every type of genre except for country. I don't do country music. I just can't get into it. But I still listen to Papa Roach, Linkin Park, I already mentioned that. But I also, over the past few years, have discovered NF. He's a rapper, but he doesn't just rap about stupid crap, you know, like going to parties and like all of that. Like that's not my scene. He doesn't rap about all that kind of stuff. He raps about like real life things like depression and anxiety and, you know, going through tough times in your life and overcoming those things. And so I can really appreciate his message. And so I love NF. I also like, this kind of goes back to like teen years. I would listen to Lacey Sturm a little bit. But as I've gotten a little bit older, I listen to her a little bit more. Love Lacey Sturm. Her voice is so amazing. Also, Breaking Benjamin. When did that start? I think I started listening to Breaking Benjamin in like my early 20s. And still enjoy listening to Breaking Benjamin, although it's been a while since they put out any new stuff. Wolves at the Gate has been a newer development within the past couple of years that I've started listening to them. And Memphis Mayfire. I'm actually gonna go see Memphis Mayfire in like a month. So that'll be cool. And I think I've only started listening to them within the past couple of years too. But I think the two main groups, bands, however you want to word it, that I listen to nowadays is 21 Pilots. I've been listening to them for a long time. I would be proud to say that I've been listening to them since the beginning. I have not, but I think we tried to figure it out 8 years. I've been listening to 21 Pilots for like 8 years, and again, their music is like, their message is just like, it's about struggles and overcoming struggles and dealing with life and what life has to throw at you. Overcoming depression, anxiety, and trying to figure all of that out. And then like, not like, oh my gosh, Tyler Joseph, I swear, has to be the most brilliant mind on the face of the planet. Like, hands down. Just, I have no words for like how insane it is the way his brain works. It blows my mind every freaking time. I don't know. I cannot wrap my head around how he thinks. It's incredible. It's so fascinating. Like, it's crazy. I could go on and on with nonsensical words forever and ever about Tyler's writing. Love 21 Pilots, and I'm also going to see them in about a month too. Actually, it's at the end of this month. But really excited. It's going to be the third time that I see them play live, and every time they put on the most amazing show. It's going to be so good. And then the other band that I listen to predominantly nowadays is it's a South Korean boy band called Stray Kids, and they're Korean, so half the time I don't understand what they're saying, but again, you can notice a theme here. The message behind their music is, there's a little bit of overcoming struggles in there, but it's a lot of like love and support, and we'll be here for you through our music, and let's overcome, these life obstacles together in an effort to be more confident and to be more self-aware and just to be stronger, better versions of ourselves as we get older. Yeah, apparently I appreciate musical artists who have a good message behind their music. I don't like to just listen to whatever. I don't listen to the radio. I've not listened to the radio in at least a decade, I would say. I just don't enjoy what's on the radio anymore. A lot of it is just like pointless nonsense that, like, I don't know. I don't want to just listen to music for the sake of listening to music. I want to listen to music to help me grow, help me think, help me be a better person, help me like I want to gain something from it. And so all of the artists that I listen to nowadays especially do that for me. They help me be a better person, which is why I say that who I listen to has helped mold me into who I am today. Yeah, a lot of Linkin Park, Papa Roach, 21 Pilots, and Stray Kids. I think those are like the top 4 artists that I listen to nowadays that are helping me, have helped me through the years, and continue to help me every day get through some really difficult times in my life, but also inspire me in my own music writing. I have one song written completely, but I don't have any like beats or anything for it yet. And I have 2 other songs that I'm currently working on that I would say are probably half written. There's a lot written, but none of it's cohesive yet. So, yeah, a lot of my musical inspirations help me, not only my life experiences, but also the music that I listen to helps inspire me in my own writing. So yeah, I appreciate the artists that I listen to. It's heartbreaking for me because I'm so invested in these people. And the fact that I will never in my life be able to express to them how important they have been and are to my life. Yeah, it literally like makes my heart hurt thinking about the fact that I'll never be able to express to them how much they mean to me. But such is life. So yeah, this video is almost 20 minutes long, so I'm probably gonna wrap it up now. Yeah, my musical inspirations over the course of my entire life up until now, it makes me curious to know if, maybe in 10 years my tastes will change again. But for the longest time I've been like punk and rock type, predominantly. So I don't see that ever changing, but we'll see what happens over the course of time, and we'll see what I come up with my own music. I'm interested in that even, because I don't even know where it's going. Yeah, I don't know. So that'll be it for this video. I appreciate you watching. Yeah, so that's the end of the video. So